Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2039. The album, Dad AF. Just like a white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh. So, you guys, I have filmed this intro like 5 times now, okay? Because I get laughing so hard, and I just can't, I just like to start laughing. I can't keep on talking, so I just stop it and I re-record it. But I'm going on this time. We're going on. Whoo! I have lots to say today. Okay. Today, I said get back there. Today, we are going to talk about Tana Mojo and Jake Paul and whether or not they're getting divorced, because Jake Paul put out a video called Divorce with a question mark. Do you remember that country music song back in the day? D-I-V-O-R-C. By the way, it is currently 10:30 a.m. on the dot. This is Peter Monn with a whole night's sleep. I went to bed super early last night. I went to bed at 10:30. Got up this morning. I haven't even had my coffee from Starbucks. I made a pumpkin spice coffee in my Keurig this morning and read my meditations. All right. Today, I'm so excited about today. It is so beautiful in Indiana. It is like blue skies. It hasn't even hit 50 yet. It is like the perfect fall day. So if you're going to a pumpkin patch, enjoy. Later tonight, I will be at Woodstock, not Woodstock, Woodstock, at like, oh my God, like the Wolfpack. I didn't even think about that. In Fishers, Indiana, Woodstock is, they have a walk during the day, and then at night they have a concert and booths and things like that. And you can walk around, and it's $10 a ticket. You can bring your dog on a leash if they're leash friendly or public friendly or whatever that means. And it is a fundraiser for the Humane Society of Hamilton County. I have never gone. My best friend, you know, my good Judy, Tanya Jean, she owns a kennel. She goes every single year, and she's like, you should come up there and just hang out tonight. So I'm gonna go up there with some friends. I'm super excited about it. So if you want a chance to possibly run into Peter Monn, I don't know why you would, but if you do and you live in Indianapolis, you might see me. Why is the fan keep on being turned around? You might see me at Woodstock. So, all right, let's get, and for lunch today, I'm going and having tomato soup with a grilled cheese sandwich, and I am so excited, okay? So let's get into this video. I'm gonna talk about the Tana and Jake thing in a second, but I do wanna kind of address my video that I did about the Shane Jeffree series yesterday, my reaction to episode 2. So I knew posting that video that the response was not going to be great. I knew that, right? And I want to make this very, very clear. And then I'm going to tell you my plan going forward with the series as well as episode 2. So, there was a lot of criticism in the comment sections of my videos yesterday. I did read every single comment. I want you to know that. And I really took into consideration everything that everybody said. Here is the thing, right? We are in a time right now on YouTube where drama channels and commentary channels are highly criticized for being biased, okay? I have worked really, really hard to try to be as unbiased as possible, and when I can't be, to get on video and say, I am biased towards the situation, okay? That being said, I led into that video yesterday saying this was a difficult video for me to make. And the reason why that was, because I think that people misunderstood kind of like why I was seeing it. And I don't know, maybe I misunderstood why I saw it, right? And I am going to go back and watch the episode because so many people said to me, I think you missed this, or I think you missed that, or maybe you didn't see this, or whatever. So now with all of that in my head, and I'm not saying that I'm going to come back and change my mind, I'm just saying that I'm going to go back and I'm going to rewatch the episode with an open mind like I did the first time, and considering everything that everybody has said to me. I even took notes from the comments, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to rewatch the episode and see what I really think. But I want you guys to know this, okay? Like, this is important to me, and there's not a lot of YouTubers that I feel like this important to come out and say things about, that like, or to say this specific thing about. I adore Shane Dawson. I love Shane Dawson. I am a super uber fan of Shane Dawson, okay? That video was not easy for me to make. That's why I said that. But when people are criticizing drama channels and commentary channels and asking us to be unbiased, if I see something, even with somebody that I love, that is like pulls me in a different direction, for me to be unbiased, and that's what you guys are asking us to be, I have to say it. And that's all I was attempting to do in that video yesterday. But I love Shane Dawson. I adore Shane Dawson. It would have been so easy for me to get on video and just be like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And for that matter, you know, I want to say this, right? As a drama commentary channel, and maybe I'm doing things wrong, I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing things the popular way, and I never have in my life, you know? I've always been the one that have done things a little off, and, you know, I never fit in when I was growing up as a kid, and whatever. And, you know, the thing is, and that's fine, that's whatever. You know, I've learned to make that part of who I am today, and love that part of me. But the thing is that it would be very easy for me to get on video and make bashing videos about the beauty influencers or the YouTubers that nobody likes right now and that it's popular to bash, and to lift up the YouTubers and the beauty influencers that everybody loves. But isn't that being biased? Isn't that feeding into popular opinion of what everybody wants to hear and see? And I just can't do that. Like, I'm not willing to do that. If I get on video, I want my viewers to know this. That if I get on video and I say something, okay, that goes along with popular opinion, it's because I feel it in my heart and soul. But if I say something that doesn't go along with that popular opinion, it's because I feel it in my heart and soul as well. And I want people to understand that, right? Like, it would be very, very easy for me, and I think that we know that there are channels out there that do this. It would be very easy for me to make the videos that I know that everybody's gonna be like, that was a hard video for me to make yesterday, you guys. And I have to be honest with you, the hardest thing for me to make that video was not that I knew that I was gonna get a lot of criticism. It wasn't that I knew that, you know, people were gonna be like, I don't agree with this or whatever. I've had a lot of opinions on my videos that people haven't agreed with, okay? And that's okay. You know, because the thing is, I love about my comment sections is that people are just willing to have such a great conversation. I mean, I got so many comments, you guys, that were literally paragraphs. And I have to say, with maybe take away 5 or 10 comments out of there's literally over 1,000 comments on that video, okay? Take away 5, somebody's trying to get in touch with me. Take away 5 or 10 of those comments. I thought people were really, really fair and well-spoken in how they said things. And I really was able to read each comment critically and be like, okay, Peter, you need to take a look at this. Or, okay, Peter, like maybe you need to see this side of it, or why this or why that, right? So I really, really appreciate that. And I appreciate the fact that we can have a conversation in my comment sections without it having to get ugly. Like, you know, and people can just really have an educated, intellectual conversation. I really appreciate it. That being said, I am going to rewatch the episode, okay? I'm gonna watch the episode with my notes and what the people have said in the what you guys have said in the comment sections, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna rewatch the video. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna change my mind, but I am gonna watch the video and I'm gonna kind of rethink things through and see if I still feel the same way as I did before. You guys made a lot of valid points that I didn't see, and I really, really appreciate that. This is what I was gonna say. The hardest part for me was not about the comments that I knew I was going to receive or the dislikes or all that. The hardest part for me was that I knew that somebody that I loved would probably watch this video, and that was Shane Dawson. And I didn't want him to take it the wrong way. But at the same point, I thought to myself before I posted the video, if Shane were sitting in front of me, would I say that to him? And I would have. I would have said, Shane, I love you. This is how it was perceived to me. Just me. It was just the way that I saw it, right? And I honestly believe this, okay? And I have sat and talked to the man, that Shane Dawson is open-minded enough that he would look at me and say, why do you see it this way? And I would say, this is why I saw it. And then he'd say, well, can I point out something different to you? And I would say, sure. And he would show me what he saw. And I thought, oh, okay, maybe I changed my mind. Maybe he changes his mind. Maybe we have an open and intellectual conversation. That is like the direction that I would like to see YouTube go in the future for drama commentary channels, for all of us to be able to have open conversations. I do want to thank you guys for all of your comments that you left, and it gave me a lot to think about, and I really, really appreciate it. So, I'm going to rewatch the episode. I don't know that I'm going to come back and make a whole video about it. I'll probably do it on my next video of the next episode. I'll probably comment on that. I am going to continue to watch the episode of the series. The series is very intriguing to me. And I think that one of the things is that for all of the people that really had an issue with what I said, they missed a lot of the really positive things that I said about the series. Because I said a lot of positive things about the series yesterday in my reaction to that too. So I'm excited about seeing the rest of it. And I will continue to watch it and make reactions to that. Okay, let's talk about Tana Mojo and Jake Paul. Should we? Who'd care? I don't know. Okay. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang, dang, ding-dong. Ding. House of Drama Phone. This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi. Hi, Jane. How are you? Well, I noticed that you weren't at the women's league last night, Jane. Where were you? Oh, you slid right and you were on a date. Okay, now that Tinder's working real well for you, isn't it, Jane? What? Well, you missed out on my tuna tetrazzini. I saved a little bit for you, put it in the Tupperware and all that. Yeah. You can have it with a glass of Chardonnay. It's delicious when you heat it up in the microwave, and then you can watch Fences. What? Am I watching Jake Paul's video called Divorce? No. Jane, I don't watch videos. I just read the title and leave 3 paragraphs of a comment. I don't really think I need to read the comments. I just need to watch. What? Oh my, they aren't getting divorced? It's just a clickbaity title. Oh my Lord, Jane, I would never have guessed that. Okay. They're internet trolls. They are? Oh my Lord. Well, all right, Jane, I'll see you next Thursday at the Women's League. Don't slide right. Bye. Anyway, okay. You guys, I don't know what I am more surprised by at this point. If, number one, okay, I'm so surprised why Tana Mojo and Jake Paul are even keeping up the charade. It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Or, if I'm more confused that people are actually kind of buying into this. Or, are people buying into it because they just like the trolling of it? Or, I'm so confused by this whole thing. Okay, so let's just put this out there. Tana Mojo and Jake Paul announced that they're getting married, right? Then they have this very rushed fake wedding. They don't even get legally married. We know that. We know they're not legally married. There's no wedding certificate. They've never shown it. There's no, people have gone and looked. There's no history of them getting legally married, okay? Then Jake Paul, he posts these pictures with all these girls, which he addresses. Jake and Tana really haven't been seen together since they got married. And now they make these videos, which is basically a wedding update, which, okay. I do not understand this, okay? I have to say, this is a generation of YouTube that I just do not understand. And what's super scary about this is that I have a friend of mine that is my age. You know who you are. I'm looking at you. I'm side-eyeing you, okay? She watches all this stuff, and she is in love with, she buys into all of this stuff. This is not my good Judy Tanya Jean, okay? It is not her. She's got way more class than all that. No, like, I watch this stuff, and I'm like, who is buying into this crap, right? Okay. So Tana Mojo, Jake even mispronounces her name in the video. And she puts something like, my husband mispronounces my name. Okay, this is the thing, right? Like, this could have been such a fantastic trolling moment for Jake Paul and Tana Mojo, who are 2 of the hugest YouTubers out there. If they had really worked this thing up, and I've said it in past videos, so I'm not going to belabor the point, but like, if they had gone and like, got married in Hawaii, like, you know, done some kind of small, I mean, if they had really blown it out of proportion and really done it right, I think people really would have bought into this, okay? But they didn't. It's so half-assed. And what makes me sad about this whole thing, kind of, I mean, it doesn't make me sad, it's just ridiculous, pathetic, right? Is that, like, there's no creativity or inventiveness to it whatsoever. It's like they really, to me, what it says is that they take their fans for granted. Because if they really cared, okay, about the content that they're putting out there, Tana goes into her video, first of all, the first 5 minutes of it, and she leaves it about how she has this story about the Illuminati, this story time, but she can't post it because somehow somebody found out that she was going to put this video out, and they're going to, it's like $1 million lawsuit, so she can't. I was like, well, that's a story time I want to hear. I could care less about you guys getting married or getting divorced or whatever's going on because it's all just a bunch of fakery, okay? But this is the thing to me that bothers me, right? Is that if they really respected their fans enough, they would put enough work into it for maybe their fans to even believe it for, I don't know, 0.32 seconds or something, right? Like, there's no believability about this whole thing whatsoever. They never kiss. They don't hold hands, they shake hands. They kind of do this brother-sister thing. And that's what it is. They kind of come across like they're brother-sisters. Like, they don't even seem like friends to me. It's so weird, right? And then they do this update, and Tana's like, I'm telling you, it's like, go watch it, okay? I mean, it's literally 10 minutes of them going, I don't know why we're making this video. Oh, by the way, we're married. By the way, we're married. By the way, like, if we were real people in the real world, we wouldn't do a marriage and a relationship update. We're married, and we're married. There are YouTubers and vloggers out there all the time that do updates on their channels and that do, like, you know, baby updates and where we're at 6 months from. Yes, a lot of people do that. Couple vloggers do that. Family vloggers do that. A lot of vloggers do that. So there are YouTubers that do that. I don't know why they think that that's I don't know why they think it's strange that their fans, that they're asking to buy into this ridiculous story and pay to watch their wedding online, even though some of them got their money back, are asking to see them together. Like, you were the ones that pulled this story up, and now you don't want to follow through with this story anymore. It would be so much easier if Jake and Tana just came out and said the whole thing was a joke and y'all bought it. I don't even think people would be mad at them. I really don't. I think people would be like, we already knew that. And the kids that are like 12 that are like, I thought Jana was real. Pull it in, okay? I don't know. Read a book or something. Like, there can't be anybody that believes that this is for real. Like, I sit here and watch this and I go, why are they even continuing up this charade? Why are they even continuing this charade? It makes absolutely no sense to me, right? So then I go over and I watch Jake Paul's video called Divorce, divorce, which there's not one mention of divorce in his entire video, okay? Not one mention of divorce, not anything about it. And she even says something in there because he like talks about her being pregnant, which she's not pregnant, okay? She says she over and over. Listen, I don't even believe they've ever consummated this fake marriage to begin with, okay? I believe they are just friends, nothing more, and they were sitting around one night and they thought this would be a cute idea. But they're both so dull that they can't even carry it out long enough. Like, it's crazy to me that they aren't like, okay, let's put more effort into this trolling story. This is actually something that they could get a lot of money off of and a lot of views. And they're two people that really like to monopolize off of stories. He even said, I thought when I posted the picture on Instagram with him with all the girls, that she was going to turn it into a video, a music song called like Everyday Ho or something like that. And he was waiting for her to do that. Like, he is literally somebody that monopolizes and monetizes every moment of his life. They could totally do that with this whole situation if they would actually care enough to put a little bit of effort into the storyline that is Jana. I mean, it's ridiculous, you know? I don't know. I just like, back when I was doing videos about this before, I was kind of like, you know, it's kind of sad to me because they're going to get married one day and this one. It's just a bunch of buffoonery to me at this point. I don't even know why they posted this video, except that they have nothing else to post. I think that's what it is. They're like, well, we should probably put up a video because, I mean, Tana changed her name back on Twitter. She's back to Tana Mojo now, and she goes out to her clubs with Amari and all these people. Noah Cyrus is hanging out with her and all this kind of stuff. And she's doing her thing, and Jake Paul's doing his thing over there. And I mean, I guess they think every once in a while we better put up a video and say we're still married. Why? Who cares? Nobody believes it. Does anybody believe it? I'm actually going to put a poll up right here. Does anybody believe that this marriage is real? Yes, no, or who'd care? And I'm telling you right now, I know that the no's and the who'd cares are going to override that poll if you even choose to take it. I think half of you will be like, I'm not even taking this poll. This poll's so stupid, we don't even care about Tana Mojo and Jake Paul. The thing is that I think at this point where they're at, it's like people will just watch anything that they post, right? So they know that they can come together. And this was what killed me about it, right? She even says at the beginning of her video, that Jake literally just like stole her footage and posted it on his video. So I watched her video first, which if you're gonna watch one or the other, let me just tell you, Tana's is more like conclusive about the whole storyline, plus she has a little story time at the beginning of it. But if you're gonna watch one or the other, I watch both of them, so give them the view, I guess. But if you're gonna watch one or the other, I would watch the Tana one. And so I watched Tana's, and then I go watch Jake's, and Jake's is literally the exact same video. Except hers is like from a camera within a ring light, and his is like his friend filming it behind the ring light. It's the exact same video, edited almost the exact same way. And this is the thing that I think is kind of like it's them playing their audience. This is the part that is kind of funny when you're watching it, because like they know they're posting the exact same video twice. Right? Like, and they just say through the whole thing, oh, we're married. Like, the marriage update is, we're married. Like, oh, we're married now. And then he's like, well, what are you going to do? And she goes, I guess I'm just going to do wife stuff. Like, it's just that, you know? And like, if you're watching it, it's kind of like, what am I watching? And they even say, like, you're going to be so confused. I don't know. It's just like, so like, I mean, I understand why people like it that are that age, because they just think it's so hilarious and stupid and dumb. And maybe that's what it is, but I don't get it. Like, I just wish they would have, I don't know, like I'm always looking for the creativity in a YouTuber, so I wish they would have just really elaborately done this whole thing up and played into it, you know, more than this like stupid wedding in some crap venue that like people had to pay for to see live streams. I mean, I don't know, it just is, it's Jana junkie, that's all I'm saying, okay? The whole thing, I'm just real over. So anyway, yeah, I wasted about 20 minutes of my life watching both of those videos. But anyway, if you've watched them, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And I know I'm going to get a few Jana fans who are going to be like, they are too married. They're so happy in love. Oh my God. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.